What's up guys, it's Dallas here, and today we are going to continue working on our X pixel art. In this video we are going to try to get as much done as possible as we can possibly do. So the first place I want to start off with is where we left off in the last video. So we are going to go, let's see here. Okay, I'm trying to decide the best place for us to start here, because we could work on multiple areas, either down there or up here. I think I want to start right here, and so to start right here we have to do multiple things. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to place a birchwood log underneath the white concrete like this, and then break it, and then we're going to have one out to the side. So basically place this birchwood log facing upwards to the side of the white concrete, and then we're going to grab us white concrete and we're going to place one to right of the birchwood log and then place up one. We are then just going to fill in this one up and place in the white concrete over on top of the white concrete. Alright, next thing that we are going to do from here is simply we're just going to take our birchwood logs. We're going to go down here to bone blocks where we were building in the last video, and we're going to just build up so we can line it up with the birchwood logs that we already have up here. And then we're just going to build us birchwood logs like this. And remember, you can't go too fast placing it sideways, otherwise it starts to turn sideways, which is like what we don't want. We can just leave that there. Let's just see. The next thing we're gonna do from here, I'm trying to decide next best thing that we can do. I think what we can do now is we should go ahead and fill in this left area. Alright, I think that's gonna be the next best thing to go ahead and do to get a lot done. So we're just going to quickly build up from on top of the white concrete here all the way up on top of the bone block, and we're going to fill all of this in and over. Now hopefully we've completed adding in all the small details here. I believe we have those, so that should be okay to go ahead and fill in, and then we'll just continue moving on afterwards. Oh wait, I forgot it's slower that way. We need to do it this way. Yeah, so the best thing to do whenever filling these in is just to go up and down. I mentioned this in the other video. To go up and down is a lot easier. Well, it's harder, but it's like you don't really have a choice, because you go too fast to right and it starts to place it sideways, which sucks. If you know a better way to place it down, it'd be really useful to know, and please tell me. But yeah, so I guess if you want to skip ahead to whenever I already got all this filled in, you can. It's kind of up to you. But yeah, it does take a second to fill in, especially since we're using birchwood logs. We're basically just getting the main part of this done, and then we're going to go back through it, do the next layer on top, and then just continue to do that. And then once we get all of the main part of the pixel art done, we're going to start working on the background, which is, all the pixel art is really similar to the Naruto one in certain areas, like the background, filling in areas, and then just filling in a big chunk of it. Because it's really similar, you just gotta change up a few of the blocks to add a bit more detail. So that's where it looks like it's the building, the way it was built, is very similar to that one. Okay, so we're getting closer to getting it all filled in. And the good thing about it being like the Naruto one is that I have a feeling that we'll be able to get done pretty fast, because I was able to get the Naruto one done in what was it? It was 8 days, but I built it constantly. Like, I worked on it constantly, but like I don't think I went as fast because I had to do a whole bunch of different stuff. I had to build a giant portion of the black wall behind it so I could place down the blocks easier, which I might start building a wall so I can build them up against, but I'm not sure. I mean, it makes it easier, but it takes longer to build the wall and stuff than time I can be working on other stuff. Okay, I'm just talking about random stuff while we work on filling all this in. I hope you guys have enjoyed some of the mini pixel arts doing. I'm working on doing those while I have spare time because I enjoy doing the miniature ones as well. I'm just starting out trying to do some of those. And maybe even possibly do tutorials on those later on. And those are just really cool and fun to do sometimes. Alright, almost done. We only got 2 more rows here. And 1 more. And okay, is it gonna... There we go, we are finished. So let me go back and let's see how it's looking. It's looking pretty nice so far. I gotta say, that's definitely what I like to see. Alright, so now that we've got it this far, the next thing that I was about to do is, instead of the birchwood log where we put it right there atop of the bone block where we built up from the bone block, we're gonna grab us polished dorite and we're gonna place it on top where we put the birchwood logs at. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build over 2 with birchwood logs. So we're just going to do the usual 1, 2, and then place it on top. Oops, like this. And then we're going to go down 1, like this. And then we're going to place us 2 white concrete, so 1, and then place 1 to the right. And then we're going to build up 2 on top of the white concrete, 1, 2. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place us a birchwood log to the right of the birchwood logs, like this. Alright, if you want to make sure it's alright, the right white concrete should be lined up with the bone block right here. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is at the end of our birchwood logs right here, we're going to place us 3 white concrete to the right, so 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take us, we're going to grab us normal dorite and then take us an iron block. We're then going to place us an iron block at the far right of the white concrete, and then place us dorite in the middle of the white concrete, and then 1 to the right, and place polished dorite to the far right, like that. We're then going to take us our birchwood logs again, and we're going to place 3 over to the right. So we go 1, 2, 3. Actually, make it 4 sideways, so that way we can place 3 on top, like that. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do from there is we're going to take our white concrete again, and we're going to place 3 to the white of the 3 to the right with white concrete of the birchwood log. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go underneath the birchwood log right here, and we're going to go 1, and that's the far right birchwood log. Alright, and this is where it gets complicated, like really complicated. Like, slow down the video if you have to complicate it. So the first thing I want to do before we get this all started off, I'm going to work on the little details, and then we're going to fill in a bit, and then we're going to try to hit it. So we're going to grab us a bone block, and we're going to go on top of a polished tool right down here. We're going to take us our birchwood logs, and we're going to build up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go and we're going to place us next a bone block on top of the 4th. 1, and then we're going to build over 4 birchwood logs to the right. So we're just going to build it like this. 1, 2. Actually, not 4, just 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place bone blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, like this, on top. And then we're going to break the birchwood logs on top of the I guess the far right one, we're gonna place one, and then the one to the left of it, we're gonna place a bone block on top. Then we're gonna place this birchwood log to right, the bone block at the bottom, and place a bone block on top. Then we're gonna place bone block on the top to right, the one in the middle and the right one on top of that one. And we're gonna break our little birchwood log that we had left there. All right. So now that we got that piece of detail out the way, we just have a few other little things to do, detail wise, before we work on the extremely difficult part of the pixel art. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to place us a birchwood log, and then place us diorite and then white concrete powder, or not powder, white concrete on top of the diorite. I have no idea why I want to keep calling it powder. We're gonna grab us a clay block and place it to the right of the diorite, and then we are gonna have to grab us polished andesite, and because I don't believe we have used that yet, we're gonna go ahead and grab it out of the creative menu. There we go, and place it to the right of the clay block. We are then gonna have to grab us stone, and just normal stone. We're gonna place that to the right of the polished andesite. Then gonna grab us light gray glazed terracotta and place 2 to the right of the stone block. And then we're gonna grab us diamond ore. I'm gonna place diamond ore to the right of the light gray glazed terracotta. We are then going to grab us some white terracotta, and then let's see, I'm just going to clear this out so it makes it easier to grab. Okay, we're gonna place our white terracotta on top of the diamond ore, and then we're gonna grab us. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all the blocks again that I'm gonna need, and so that way, go ahead and have them. We're gonna place us diorite to the right of the diamond ore, then grab us our light gray glazed terracotta, place that to the right of the diorite, and then place diorite on top of it. From there, we are going to take us. Let's take us our birchwood log. Let's place from the white concrete all the way over to the white terracotta on top of the block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, and then place it in between the white terracotta and diorite. Then we're going to take us our white concrete and place it to the right of the light gray glazed terracotta, and then place us a birch block to the right of it, and then place birch block on top of the white concrete and the birch block. We're then going to take us diorite, and then we're going to take us our clay block and place it on top of the diorite. From there, we're going to grab us our diamond ore, place the diamond ore to the right of the clay block, and then place us light gray glazed terracotta underneath it. We are then going to take us polished diorite to the right of the light gray glazed terracotta, and then grab us light gray wool and place it on top of the polished diorite. We are then going to take us diorite, and we're going to place one to the right of the polished diorite, and then one on top of it, on top of the diorite. Then from there, we are going to take us light gray glazed terracotta and place it to the right at the bottom diorite, and then place us 2 diamond ore to the right of the top diorite, 1, 2, and then place one down right diagonal from the diamond ore we had placed there. We are going to place us white concrete from the left diamond ore, 2 more down, 1, 2, so it should be 3 in total. Then you're going to place light gray glazed terracotta underneath the far right white concrete, and then we're going to place us polished diorite in between the light gray glazed terracotta and the diamond ore. We are then going to place us 2 clay blocks to the right of the diamond ore, 1, 2. And then we're going to place us light gray glazed terracotta to the right of the clay block, and then place 2 polished diorite. So one to the right of it, and then one on top of the polished diorite, each place to the right. Then we're going to place 2 diamond ore to the left of the polished diorite, and then place us diorite in between the light gray glazed terracotta and the diamond ore. We are then going to place us white concrete on top of the left diamond ore, and a birch wood log to the right of the white concrete. We are then going to go to the right of the polished diorite, alright, there you go. I'm getting mixed up with words. There's a lot of words to say that are really similar. Alright, so replace us white concrete to the right of the polished diorite, then place us birchwood logs to the right of the white concrete, then place us white concrete on top of the birchwood log. From there, we're going to go back over to our left, and we're going to grab us lapis, and we're going to grab us our white glazed terracotta on the way back. And we're going to place us lapis ore to right of the birchwood log, and then light gray glazed terracotta on top of it. Then we're going to place us our white glazed terracotta to right of the light gray glazed terracotta, and on top of the light gray glazed terracotta, we're going to place us white concrete. We're then going to grab us clay block, place clay block to the right of the lapis ore, then place us diamond ore to the right of the clay block. We are then going to place us 2 clay blocks to the right of the diamond ore, one upright diagonal from the diamond ore, and then polished diorite on top of the diamond ore. From there, we are going to place a diorite to the right of the clay block, and in between the clay block right here. We're then going to place us light gray glazed terracotta in between the polished diorite, and hopefully, or not polished, normal diorite. Hopefully I said we're placing diorite in between the clay blocks, or to the left, to right of the clay blocks, and in between. I am getting mixed up with words a lot because it is a lot to try to describe, and all of the words are very similar, so I'm just getting tongue-tied and stuff. So I do apologize if I do start mispronouncing some things a lot and stuff. So yeah. Alright, we're going to place this white concrete on top of the clay block, and then white concrete on top of the light gray glazed terracotta. Next thing we're going to do from there is we're going to place us clay block to right a light gray glazed terracotta, and then we're going to place us 5 clay blocks to the right of the diorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to place us white concrete to the right of the clay block, and then go back to the left, and we're going to place us birchwood log to the right of the clay block up top. From there, we're going to place us polished diorite to the right of the birchwood log, and then place us white concrete to the right of the polished diorite. For right of the white concrete we're going to place us 2 birchwood logs. Okay. From there, that should be all that we need to do before we get into the extra hard part. Now, we do have like 10 minutes left, which is a decent amount of time, so we are going to work on probably this in the next video as well. Because of the difficulty, we're actually probably not going to get into it because I do want to work on the border before getting into it. So the next video is going to be where we work on the hard part, and there's a reason why I say this, and it's completely hard to explain, so just have to see for yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place us to the right of diamond ore birchwood logs all the way over, so white concrete right here. Okay, and we're so we've done that. How do I want to do this? There's a lot I can do to try to do this. Alright, so on top of the birchwood log right here that's on top of the clay, or to the left of the polished andesite, we're going to place up 2 birchwood logs. 1, 2. Alright. Then we are going to go 1 higher of it till on top of the left of the white concrete. Alright, and then from there we're going to place 3 on top of the one we did 1 higher, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're then going to place us, and to check to make sure we got this all right, we're going to place us birchwood log to the left of it, starting from the bottom, and then we're going to go make it directly evening. Okay. We're gonna make them even, and then place up 3, 1, 2, 3, and to make sure right, it should be directly next to the bottom bone block. All right. From there, we are going to fill in this little gap that this little square that we've created right here. Oh boy. There we go. So we're just gonna fill all of this in. And that way we can do it like this. And if you watch the juice wheel tutorial, you can tell we're making a lot faster progress because the blocks are really similar, and I don't have to switch through and go into, or not as much switch through, but go into creative inventory as much to grab other blocks we don't have. So that's why this is going a lot faster. So the next thing we're gonna do on top of the left bone block, we're gonna go up 4, right here at the very top of bone block. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 with birchwood logs. So we're gonna place one more on top just so we can go right, place a right birchwood log, but then we're gonna break the one that we placed on top, and we're gonna go down 2 to right of it, 1, 2, and then break the birchwood log after that. We're then gonna go down here on the bone blocks, and we're just gonna build up one below where we have up top here with the other birchwood logs, and then we're gonna make us 2 more rows on top of the bone blocks, even with the other 2 that we built up higher than the first row. So we're just gonna do it like this. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to let's see, let's go ahead and build a birchwood pillar all the way up to the white concrete that we placed up top. Alright, and then we are going to let's go ahead and fill in this area right here, and we're just gonna fill this all in. So we just easily do this, and I think most of this video has been just filling in, which is good. In a way, I just wish I had like editing software that I could use without like an annoying watermark, so that I could go ahead and edit the filling in part out, so that way we could go ahead and continue with the rest of it. But either way, it does give me a chance to talk about other stuff while filling this in, and even if you skip by, it's okay, I can still talk about it. So yeah, I don't exactly have, because of the different, you know, like right here we've gotten a lot of progress done. This is only the third tutorial video, and so yeah, I really don't know exactly how long pixel arts will take, because I have to go slower sometimes so that everyone can kind of keep up. Even if you can move a lot faster, there's some people who can't, so that's why I go a lot slower. And yeah, alright, so let's see. Because I actually moving good with time, we're gonna go ahead and get into the hard part I keep talking about, and we're only gonna do part of it. So I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible, though if you need to slow down the video, that way you can watch it a lot slower. We're gonna place us okay, I thought we were ready to get into the hard part. Actually, I almost forgot we still have a bit more. Actually, no, let's go ahead and work on part of this. On top of the second one to far right, light gray glazed terracotta, we're gonna place up 2 with iron blocks, 1, 2. Then we're gonna go to the left of it, and we're gonna take us birchwood logs, and we are going to go 2 blocks above the iron blocks. So we're just gonna go 1, 2 like this, and then we're gonna go down another to the left of it. We're gonna go just down 1, and then we're gonna make this one go down 1 from that, like this, so it should look like this. From there, we're going to place this white concrete in between the birchwood logs right here, to left of, or on top of where we just did, to left, on top, whichever one you want to call it. And then we're going to place on top of the left white concrete up 2 birchwood logs, 1, 2. We are then going to place us white concrete going on the right log, going up 3, 1, 2, 3. Grab us a bone block next, and we're going to place on top of the birchwood logs right here. We're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to take an iron block, place it to the left on top of the white concrete. To the left of that iron block, we are going to place us 3 white concrete, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go down 1. I want to go. We're going to go 3. Now I'm confused. Did I mess up somewhere? Okay, no. We're gonna go 2. Okay, 1, 2, and then we're gonna go 1 and just fill in this little area. Because I had already placed white concrete, I got confused if I had messed up or not. So yeah. We're then going to go and we're going to build white concrete from the birchwood logs right here all the way over to the bone blocks, and then we got 2 to the right, 1, 2. We're then going to go on top of the iron blocks, or the white concrete that's on top of the iron block, and we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and then 1 to the left, 1. Alright, and then we're going to take us iron blocks again. We're going to go 2 to the left of the bottom white concrete, 1, 2, and place white concrete to the left of it, and that should be to the right of the birchwood log. And then we're going to take us our iron blocks again on top of the birchwood logs, and we go to the right, 1, 2, 3. From the bone block, we are going to go all the way to the white concrete to the right, so we're going to go all the way right here, and then we're going to go 3 to the right of the iron block, so 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right here to the right of the to the right of the white concrete, and we're going to place us 2 iron blocks, 1, 2, and then we're going to place 2 on top of it, 1, 2. And then to the right of the bottom iron blocks, place us 1 to the right. Alright, next thing we're going to do from there is we're going to go down here to where we had placed the 2 iron blocks at the beginning, and we're going to place this 2 white concrete on top, 1, 2, and then place us an iron block on top, 1, and then place us a birch block on, or birchwood log on top of the iron block, and then place us an iron block on top of the birchwood log. Alright, so I think this will be a good spot to end, because in the next video we are basically going to be working on the entire time, hopefully the entire time, this entire area, which is mainly going to be iron blocks, white concrete, and a few birchwood logs. So yeah, I guess we'll see how things go with that. And yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, so that way you never miss an X or a Juice WRLD pixel art tutorial. I feel like there's something else I need to say. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And also just a slight mention, on Fridays I do streams working on the wasted pixel art that is behind the Juice WRLD one over here, because it just slowly loads in. You can't see it as well, but there it is right there. And yeah, I just thought it was a good time to mention that. Sorry if that's a bit annoying. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy. I should be making one more tutorial after this for today, and then I rest, because that'll be the 4th video I've made for today, technically 6th. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.